Hi managers, it's Matthew Newberger. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're having a great conclusion to your 2015 year. Hey listen, we've got our 2016 planning session coming up for management and that comes up on December 15th. So that's our last strategic management session of the year. I want to talk to you a little bit about that. And I also want to talk to you a little bit about our President's Club session that happens right before that. And what I want to start with is, managers, it is really important that you come to the President's Club session. The President's Club session is one of my favorites. It's goal setting. And during the goal setting session, it's really about having your people build a really compelling and exciting 2016. Now you might be saying, hey, my people already know how to set goals. Good for you. That's not what I'm asking. Setting goals is a skill. And it's the opportunity for you to be in an environment where it's not led by you, but where you and your team can work actively together to create your personal goals. And you have to be there because the message you send if you're not there is setting goals isn't important, right? So we want to lead by example. We want to model the way for our people. We want to tell them that the message from our company is, it's important for you to know your personal goals so that I know how to help you get there. Your job as the leader is to have personal compelling goals for yourself and goals for your people. But what your people are going to create is something like this. I'm going to pull Doug into the picture for a second. Doug, so this is Doug's goal poster. This is a visual representation of what Doug wants in the year 2015. Now he'll rebuild it for, we've already have bigger and better goals.
That's right.
He's got a story behind each one of these as to why these are important to him. You have both intrinsic and extrinsic goals, meaning things he wants or experiences he wants to feel. So obviously a picture of Ice-T might be more of an experience he wants to feel, and dollars might be an extrinsic or tangible goal. So Doug, thank you for that quick example. And he also has a running award on there, so ran his first half miler, which is pretty cool. So what you're gonna need, managers, when you attend this is you need to know it starts at 8:30, show up at 8:20, so you're ready to go. The goal setting session requires you to bring these four things: scissors for each person, glue stick for each person, poster board for each person, and magazines. You need the magazines because we need pictures. If everybody that comes to the session brings magazines, we'll have plenty of pictures that will visually represent what it is you want or they want to accomplish in the year. So bring lots of magazines, okay? That is our goal setting session. Plan on being there, managers. Really important. I can't overemphasize it enough. Doug's offset and he is totally nodding his head right now. Right, Doug? Mm-hmm. And there you go, perfect. Management session. This takes place from 10:30 to 1. Normal time, we'll probably take a break in between, but here's some prep for you. We're gonna be talking about aligning personal and business goals to create a mission-driven company. So I need you to come prepared with a couple of things: your core values, your vision for 2016, and your mission. So if you've read any of Simon Sinek's stuff, he wrote a book called First Start With Why. And he talks about the fact that you really have to start with why in your organization. And that means your people have to understand what's important to them in the year, their why, what's their personal why for working so hard every year. It's not just to make money, it's to get things accomplished. The second thing is they have to know and be aligned with your values. So list those out. You may already have the list, just bring it with you, or maybe the first time you're creating it. We're going to refine it when you get here, okay? But our core values might be things really simple like, hey, you gotta, if you come and join Newberger & Company, you have to be a humble person. The last thing we want in our company is people that aren't coachable. So one of our core values, be humble. Another core value is if you come here for life. We just believe that your attitude and the way you conduct yourself is completely different if you believe this is the place you're going to be for life, as opposed to somebody who's thinking they may be here for a year. So those are a couple of our examples. You can pick your own. Vision for 2016. Now Jim Collins in his book talks about BHAGs, things like that, big, hairy, audacious goals. For us, vision is things like, how much revenue do you want to generate? How much profit do you want? But you also have to talk about things that are inspirational and aspirational. What do our customers say about us? If there were a magazine article written at the end of 2016 about our growth or our success, what would it say? How are we giving back to other people? And lastly is the mission. And the mission is a simple statement. It could even be a mantra, but a mission is really the why the business exists. It's how do you explain why you have value for the world? And an example, our mission is to help people reach their full potential. That's our mission. And boy, does that align with everybody's personal goals. If you look at everybody's goal posters in our company, they all have something about helping other people. So it perfectly aligns. Now, bring a document, whether it's your first time or you're bringing a refined version or a version you already have, and we're going to test that stuff in the session. Then we're going to talk about how you can create your year to consistently align and have celebrations throughout the year based on their personal goals and the goals of the business. So, I look forward to seeing you 8/20 for our goal setting session. Until then, good selling.